Last 3 days was my first real time getting out and bear hunting. It just reminds me about how much I need to slow down. We want to find animals. We want to get to this certain place. We've got it, and you're all on Mother Nature's time. We're just getting to our starting spot for Spring Bear 2025. This time it's not just me and Chase though. We've got some buddies going with us. Mason Clements, three-time NFR qualifier, bareback rider, and we have Darian Johnson. You'll hear us call him DJ all week. He is a younger guy that's been training with us and training with Mason, and so we're just excited to get in the mountains and take you along with us.
Man, I'm excited to get up there, really. To expect the least, I'm just excited to get out and hike, be out of the world for a minute, be with the fellas. Looking forward to it all.
All right, we got 2 tags. We're going into a spot I've never been into before, so we gotta see where the snow line is. We're definitely gonna get a little wet today on the walk in, so we're just gonna wait out some weather. Hopefully this evening's gonna be outstanding weather and the bear should be moving, and we'll see what we can get done. But I have no idea what to expect. Right up the gut, or do you want to go up to that road and walk that top thing? It says that there's an old logging road that winds up that thing, but we'll see if it's there. If it's there, it'll be the easiest climb up to that road ever.
No doubt. And the challenge?
What's that? Nope. DJ, you ready?
Yep.
You excited?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Just want to get up in there.
Yeah. Oh, I can't help you now.
This is gonna suck. It's heavy.
What's that? We're gonna get back in here and there's gonna be a bunch of snow on those top mountains still. Everyone thinks you gotta go like 10 miles back to find them, and definitely find them back there, but they could be right here too. I'm very passionate about hunting. It has been, I feel like, in my blood for as long as I can remember. Growing up in Alaska, I got to watch my dad go on a ton of epic hunts and come back and hear all the stories, and I just remember literally dreaming about having some of those stories of my own.
Every time the camera comes on me, I just want to smile. Because it's freaking beautiful out here. Never hunted anything like this. No.
Yeah, baby, it's friggin' Montana, man. It'll be sunny in an hour or two. It's snowing really hard. All the clouds are up in as at the elevation we are, so you literally can't see but like 10 feet in front of you. So we're just chilling. Also, if you can see the steam coming off of my legs, I am soaking wet, so we're just drying out a little bit.
Wet. Yeah.
I rodeoed for a long time. I rode bucking horses. I have a business now where we train professional rodeo athletes, but hunting feels something way different for me, and it makes me feel like me, if that makes sense. It's something I can go do that takes me away from this day-to-day, not monotony, but the grind of it, and I get to really process what's going on in my life. That's definitely fresh. So there's a bear in the area.
Look at it.
You go look at it. Oh yeah. Digging termites out of it.
It's pretty fresh.
Yeah. I mean, it's got water on it because of the snow, but
Got up in there, didn't he?
he was hungry.
We could almost drop camp up and then go walk up back into that, if there's water in there.
Yeah.
And just,
No, that's what I was saying. I don't want to unpack and go get water.
you don't want to.
I want to unpack and then go get water. It's 6 o'clock. As you can see, it finally stopped snowing, so we are going to go get some water. We just got camp set up, and then we're gonna go glass till dark, and hopefully some things will be moving. So day one, really no expectations besides getting in here and seeing what's going on. We're just gonna keep moving as the days continue across these ridge lines and checking out these basins. So. Morning of day 2. It's way nicer out today. I think it's gonna be an awesome day for some animals to move. We're gonna head up this ridge here. You can't really see it from here because we're in such thick timber, but we're gonna pop over the other side, glass all this south facing stuff. And like I said, it's been snowing and raining for like 2 days, so I think that potentially gonna be a good day to see some animals. So. I'm pretty new to bear hunting and like the species as a whole, so I really don't know if they den up in the winter in different places than there they go in the summer. I don't know, but there's definitely something that lives in the side of that mountain. That's pretty cool. I think it's huge. You can see it with the bare eye from 1,700 yards like it is. It looks big from here, so I imagine it's quite the cave up there. I have to make myself slow down, and I feel like what I mean by that is I'm a type A personality. I like to go. I get one-sided. Like I am looking at, and goal is one thing, and so even from my pacing, right? When I'm hiking, I'm like addicted to getting to the next spot. So I'm always pushing myself without even trying, right? I have to slow myself down to get lost in my mind out there because I'm usually so hooked on the task. Like, think so hard about how you set your foot. You're just like, oh God, don't push through.
Yeah, and I think next time I need to be like second man.
Not fourth.
Not fourth.
They got weak by then?
Yep, it was packed in. Found the end of it.
I'll put you first next time. Oh yeah, we'll get up here and sit down. It kind of sunk into me that this is my opportunity to slow down. and think about all the things that I wanted to think about when I was out here. Because sometimes, I'd say most of the time, especially long trips like this, I've got some, not personal things, but yeah, internal things I want to think through without any other noise. And I have to make myself do that because I get so hooked in, into the hunt. And this is a good opportunity for me to slow way down and just enjoy the simplicity of getting to do this rather than the having to be successful.
Are you still squeezing? I'm squeezing my core, not my butt.
I love hunting. I love being successful in harvesting animals, but every single time I go out there, I'm learning about me and I'm figuring out things on the inside. And even this week with Mason, one of my dearest friends, and then DJ, he's 15 years younger than all of us, right? He's a young kid. He's just getting into rodeo, but we got to use those 3 days to talk about, man, so much more than rodeo. We talked about life. We talked about lessons that me and Mason have learned, wishing I would have known at 21 years old. Yeah, being successful is awesome, but showing other people why I love it, getting to enjoy those things with them, and then figuring out life together kind of for a few days, nothing better. Morning of day 3. I've got a bad wheel, so this knee's been giving me a little crap. Did some stretching, rested last night, took a bunch of ibuprofen this morning, feeling way better. So we're gonna get out of here and go look at some new country this last 30 hours that we have to try and make this happen. So we'll see, but nonetheless, it's been a great time. I put a lot of pressure on myself, I think, naturally, just because I'm a competitive person. Not to mention you bring cameras into this whole thing and invite your buddies, and at the end of the day, the goal is to harvest something, right? So when you don't, or you're not seeing animals, there's definite pressure. And I think there's a lot of guys out there probably like the similar way. You want to win, and in your head, your only win is the harvest, right? And then, like I've said throughout this whole thing, it's so much more than that. Well, there are no bears in here, so we are moving spots, and we're gonna see what we can find for the rest of the day. But it's beautiful. Things should be moving. But that's hunting. Saw some really, really cool country, and on to the next part. I'm already fired up to get back out there because it just fuels me to get better at the craft, right? And learning what's going on in the wild. And that's the thing, you gotta have reps. You can watch all these YouTube videos, you can watch all these hunting videos where people are successful, but not a ton of people are talking about the fact that it could take years before you actually acquire enough information and knowledge to achieve your goal. We're learning about bears, we're learning about the animals, the terrain, and every single time we go out there, we learn how lucky we are to be alive. The coolest thing about this is you don't have to harvest something for it to be fun, right? And we call it type 2 fun. Sometimes you don't realize how fun it was until it's over, right? Because you're in the suck, climbing up 35% inclines, you're sweating, you're looking through. I don't even know how many canyons and mountain ranges we look through. There's tons, and yeah, it's a little disheartening when you don't see anything, but it's like all the things I was talking about before, the time together, the learning, the whole process of hunting. Me and Mason were talking about yesterday that this is like our rookie years, right? When we were rodeoing, you're kind of getting your butt kicked and you're having to figure things out, but every year you're getting a little bit better. And so we were talking about, can't wait for that 10th annual trip because we'll have some stuff figured out by then.
Who's gonna carry the boats?
I just think it takes time. It's always fun. It's always successful. Getting out in the woods, seeing God's creation, man. it's a success every single time. And every time I'm out there, like I said, I'm so thankful for life and everything.